clicking the wrong one. And, well, we lost about 2 hours of progress. So that's why this game is still happening. We also ran into some complications with a part of the game. The
Being completely random.
The things that you need to destroy are in completely random locations. And all the practice that we've been doing and all the research we've been doing was basically completely nullified. And we were scrambling around like lost kids for about 20 minutes trying to find these. We realized we might be out of time, so then we switched to this game. I then, by pure chance, found all the 4 of the things in about, like, 30 seconds, and so that's where we're at right now.
Also, Boxboy says he takes you referring to the fanfic as garbage as a personal insult. We should read more Nippy Suck.
So we have about 1/10 the size that I need it to be. We're on the right track.
I don't like your attitude?
No, I do know. No, I'm positive, man. I can play that if need be. I know that you still have to play some kajiggering.
Raging Cricket's had this thing running for 48 hours, just throwing on headphones on whenever.
Raging Cricket, you're the hero this stream deserves, but not the hero we need, or well, I don't know. You're the hero we need, not the hero we deserve.
Just in case.
Also, yeah, we were. I don't know if you were here. Oh no, you must have been here. You started when we were on MGS1, but we were talking earlier about how fucking awesome MXC is and how much we miss it.
Wasn't it full screen max scale?
Where is that again?
Right under the thing that you clicked last time.
I don't know. I don't know if I want MXC fanfic. I might. I'm trying to think if it would, how good erotic fanfic would be. I've still got 4 minutes, still being allowed to talk about this stuff. And then the day shift start. Hey, my mom's here. Time to stop talking about this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna do something here for a second if that's cool.
Yeah. You can quit and load it again. It should be okay.
Yeah, the night shift got real weird, but
No, it didn't.
it got as you would expect the night shift to get. But it was I had a lot of fun. Norse and I was just vamping the entire time.
This is where we are? Cool, alright.
Norris and I were just vamping the entire time through MGS2. Just vamping.
I know what you're trying to do right now. I'm just ignoring you.
Just vamping.
When did Bill and Eric leave?
Bill left after we finished reading the Ratchet and Clank fanfic.
Okay, so
Eric left shortly after that.
For real quick, anyone in the chat right now, if the audio's coming in bad or weird or awkward or you're not hearing us right or the game audio is too loud, please let us know. Whenever we switch these games, everything gets a little bit Calvin Ball for a few minutes, so let us know if everything's coming in cool.
Yari is the best. Yari's been throwing mad shade this entire time, and I love it.
So there's no sound coming from the... I can't hear sound.
Oh, shit, yeah, alright. That's the first thing I can fix, is I can make sure that the audio's coming in. Give it a second. Hopefully this doesn't break it.
What did you do?
Wait, Ghost Babel has multiplayer?
I did not know that.
Now you should have audio for the game.
Okay, who?
Audio coming in?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Alright, cool. That's actually a really cool little factoid from MG Nitro right there.
Yeah, apparently MGS2 was supposed to have multiplayer, but it was cut. And the arena concept they were working on was later recycled into Zacho's survival mission in MGS2 Subsistence, and then somehow Ghost Babel got multiplayer. I imagine it was connection cable?
MGS2 Substance? But yeah, you're close.
Oh, I can't read right now, I'm tired. The GB link
I don't need the MLG strat right away. I'm gonna need it in about half an hour to an hour. It's like I memorized the sequence that I need to do up till then.
I think Yari has killed me. I need to leave. So,
you got this.
we were killing a bunch of anime characters, and then had to blow up some support beams to destroy this facility, right?
Yeah, and I did that, and then for some reason Snake determined that he has to go now. He has to blow it up now. He can't just
Can't set the C4 on a timer?
No, he's got to blow it up now. And this sequence seems a bit different from the video I watched, so we're freewheeling it right now.
That's inspiring.
Come on, Snake. You got this.
This is fun.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm not at all worried.
So we're gonna put Ghost Babel on a halt and feed acid, and then we'll come back and
That's not gonna happen because Bill is still fucking asleep.
yeah.
You guys got C4? Good, okay.
Just remember this is a video game that was meant to be played by children, and you should probably be able to beat it.
It was not meant to be. It was meant to be drawn out over the course of several months as you find your way through the clever but complex puzzles.
I don't believe that.
I don't. I think that it was meant to be played with trial and like a lot of trial and error.
Also, to my mom, it is now 8 o'clock, so I'm legally not allowed to talk about what happened last night until midnight of this night. But I'm sure Box Boy will fill you in at some point.
Like, you doing that?
Going backwards?
Or fucking pull the curtain. A little bit. Hey, what did Campbell say?
Campbell said, "Get out of there before it explodes." Like there was no good advice given by any of the people. Okay, I think I actually know right.
Yeah.
And
Well,
by
that's
I
good.
think that I mean like I have no idea whatsoever.
Hi, Jackass, what's the story behind Ghost Babel?
It's basically the MGS basically the MGS1 story, but set in Africa. If that means anything to you. All right, I'm probably gonna die here
Cool.
because I appear to be trapped in all directions.
Use the...
You can't use
elevator?
no because the building's going. Well, maybe I can actually. In this collapsing building, maybe I can use the elevator. Let's see if the elevator's still. Oh my god. I was kind of okay. I was being sarcastic there.
How'd that sarcasm work? How's that sarcasm going for you there, dog?
I mean, an event of fire. Take elevator.
You know what? This goes against everything I've been told growing up.
Just saying, how's that sarcasm
in the,
treating you, dog?
in the case of emergency,
Seems like the elevator works.
well, I know that now.
Ding.
Okay, elevator. Oh my god. I deserve all of this. Let me show you that part. Oh, I'm probably not going to make it before it blows. But it's okay, I think you get checkpointed at this, so...
They're saying game music's a bit loud.
Okay.
Also, I think I'm gonna go upstairs and crash for a while. My marital duties are over. I've gone through the night shift once more.
Oh god, please don't call it that.
I'll see you guys later. Probably gonna sleep for like 6 hours. Let me know if you desperately need anything. I'll be upstairs again.
I'll be alright.
Okay.
I don't sleep anymore.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna probably sleep for a very long time after all this.
6 hours, probably.
I mean, like, after all of this.
Oh, like when this is all done?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You'll have the sleep of the dead.
By that you mean I might die. And yes, probably.
I've got less than a day to recover before I have to go do Christmas stuff with my parents. So that'll be fun.
I bet you're gonna take that elevator.
no, you can't. I actually saw in the walkthrough. This is the part that I made it to in the walkthrough, and I might be able to make it before the time goes out. I'm really close.
You can do this. I believe in you. This could be a problem. When I said I believe in you, I was kind of being optimistic. I actually...
I don't believe...
100% sure.
Oh my god, I did it, guys. Alright, that was weak, but that's all I can muster right now.
There we go, chat. Perfect MLG strats. Crap, it's 8 AM. I gotta start doing stuff again, don't I? So, ladies and gentlemen, all you wonderful people watching right now, this is the Metal Gear Marathon. We have been playing video games for, god damn it, like 100 hours so far.
Far too long.
We're playing these until 5 PM Friday, Pacific Standard Time. It's about 50-something hours from now. I'm really tired. We're doing this to raise money for Child's Play, a really awesome charity. Hopefully you guys know something about. They buy games and toys for kids in hospitals, domestic abuse situations. They do a lot of really, really good work, and we're trying to help them out this holiday season. So if you want to go ahead and donate, if you're enjoying the special brand of Nightmare we're putting on, you can donate by either going and clicking on the link that's just below the Twitch screen if you're watching on Twitch, or by going to our website, MetalGearMarathon.com/donate. From there, we got our Child's Play widget. You can click on there. You can either use a PayPal account if you have one, or use your credit card. Any donation you use is tax deductible at the end of the year. The email you get is considered a tax receipt. Bye, Kelly.
Farewell, Kelly.
And it goes to a really good cause. So we're hoping you guys, if you're able to, can go ahead and help donate to Child's Play. Some of the things that you gain from that yourself is for every $5 you donate, your name gets put into our prize pool. So say you donate $25 to the cause, your name gets put into the prize pool 5 times. We've been giving out a lot of prizes over the course of the week. We still got a lot of prizes left to give, a lot of daily prizes, including our grand prize on Friday, which is a PlayStation 4 Slim Bundle. The goddamn thing is somewhere around me. I think it's right over here.
Yeah, for real.
It's over here. Just trust me that it's there. I'm not gonna lift it up right now.
We'll parade it out for you guys at some point later.
But yeah, but you could win a PS4 bundle by donating as little as $5. You could have your name put into the prize drawing, and we pull the name on Friday. You could win a PS4. That's pretty cool. Also, for every $10 you donate, we're doing something we call the Hurt Me More initiative, which is where we go through one of the many tortures we have for anyone who's currently on stream playing. So right now it's just me and Mike, and it's early in the morning.
That's a lot of bang for your buck.
And he's tired, and he just woke up, and I've been awake for 30 hours, 24 hours or so. So it's $10 will really get your money's worth for hurting people, which is really quite entertaining if you ask for my opinion. Yeah, the one thing we ask is if you do donate and you want your name put in the prize pool, you please put your any contact info you have in the notes. So the way Child's Play API works is it doesn't really require any sort of personal information that we can use. So like a name, an email address, a Twitch name, a Reddit account, anything we can use to get a hold of you is really important for that. Please donate. This is a really good cause, and we hope you guys are enjoying the brand of nightmare we've been putting forward for the last 90-something hours. This is the top of the hour in our morning shift. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a name out from our prize list and let you know who our winner is of our next big prize, our next hourly prize. All right, so clicking on the stream here, we have a Jeremy Wartzman won a copy of The Pit, Sword of the Stars Gold. So I'm going to go ahead and double check to make sure you haven't already won that. If you have, we'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy, for tuning in, for donating, and we'll make sure that you get a hold of that prize. Mike, can you entertain the chat while I go? Actually, yeah. I think I can do it. I think I can check this all for you.
No, I can. I have every tab open that you're going to need. So yeah, don't worry about that.
I should be able to do it from this thing.
So basically, this game.
We are pretty teched up this year, hey?
Yeah. No, this is the most it's the most legit we've had this show running, and like all things considered, I think it's gone pretty well. Like the only error, as usual, is human error, where we've either physically tripped over a wire before and knocked everything out, or we accidentally.
Where do I click if it's asking us?
Go to Twitter.
Yeah, either kicked the switch.
The confirm thing.
Authorize that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd ask for that every time.
The biggest issues we had this entire marathon is either we've accidentally kicked the switch that's turned off the internet real quick, or someone has accidentally hit the wrong button and lost all our save progress.
Look, you know,
not going to name any names.
It
could happen to anybody. You know what? It could literally happen to anybody. Not going to name any names.
It really could. And those buttons are really close to each other.
Yeah, no, it happens to the best of us sometimes, man. You never really know.
And if it happens to the best of us, it'll for sure happen to people like me. So, it's a thing that it's a failsafe. There really should be an "Are you sure?" button.
Does this have the database too? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, no, this thing has everything. It's good.
What's Jimmy's problem?
He's morbidly obese.
That's a harsh fucking call right there. All right.
No, he's basically well, I'm assuming he has an IQ of 180, and he's one of those people that just like he'll find ways to bring it up in conversation. That he has an IQ, and like basically feels like that excludes him from having manners.
He just really believes in ethics in video game journalism.
Oh, but Jimmy for sure believes in ethics in video game journalism. He's the foremost authority on ethics in video game journalism.
I like going through our email list we've gotten back, and one of them just says, sup fuck boys, and someone's sending us a message to figure out some stuff we're trying to go through.
Good.
People fucking following us are great. I love
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, we had some good stuff. We had Kerberos buy us a heap of Chinese food.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of hungry. If I had someone else to hang out with you, I would go upstairs right now to see
You know,
if
I
there's
can.
any food
You,
left.
you can. You
No,
can go.
I'm okay.
I'm gonna. I can monologue about this game. And,
No, I'm alright. I
and
kind of
I'll-
want to see what's going on anyways.
Yeah. So basically, Jimmy's dead, and nobody was sad. He had exploding handcuffs. I'm assuming giving to
Really?
him by Blackheart's Viper, who is the equivalent of Liquid Snake. He's not your brother in this game. He's just a dude with a vendetta. But he leads the terrorist group. What are they called? Black Curtain or something? Black Death?
Black Chamber?
Black Chamber. There we go. They're a bunch of bad guys who are basically dead cell, and they do some bad stuff. And it's basically the plot. Okay, so my theory about this, without fact checking at all, is that this story and the MGS1 story were kind of like written in parallel, and then they just kind of like decided which one they wanted to make be the PlayStation game and which one they wanted to make be the Game Boy game, because like they're pretty much you can like swap out like a lot of components one for the other, and it's basically the same game. You have a lot of like recurring. You have like a boss that has like a bunch of boxes that you have to maneuver around. You have a boss that like floats around. You have a boss that is basically like the same call sign as you. You have the same basic plot where it's a terrorist organization that captures Metal Gear, and then you need to be sent in, and like they stress more enough like Snake, this can't be, the world can't know about this. You need to do this in secret. Blah blah blah. They've already dispatched like fighter jets to drop bombs on you, so like it's
Things going real rotten.
and you're just about to. I think right now. Oh no, this isn't the part yet, but there's a traitor in the reveal.
MG Nitrate says Blackheart's Viper had a robotic arm before it was cool.
He did.
Alrighty.
You run into a girl who's a member of a task force that and the whole so it actually does have elements of MGS2 as well, because there's a task force that went in before you, Delta Force, which I think is the actual force.
Actually, it's Delta Force in Metal Gear Solid 2. I know this because
Yeah.
I used to beat that fucking game.
So when you see Delta Force in a video game, you know that their only purpose is to be wiped out ahead of time. Okay, so Campbell is letting you know that there are F-22s on the way, and Snake, you gotta move your ass, and his hands are tied because the Colonel has literally no ability to do anything other than repeat what another character has told you.
So the actual thing is, as MG Nitroid's, he's laying down some facts in the chat here. He says, Metal Gear Solid 1 was written well before Ghost Babel, and it was basically a bet, a gentleman's bet between by the head Konami Europe after Metal Gear Solid 1. He bet that KCEJ, I think that's Konami something Europe, I'm not quite sure. KCEJ, they couldn't make a game that was like equivalent to Metal Gear Solid 1 on the Game Boy, and KCEJ picked up that bet and then subsequently made Ghost Babel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
It's a pretty fucking good. This is like one of the
It's
best
just-
Game Boy games I think I've ever seen.
It is. Oh, for sure. But the thing is, it's not meant to be played in one sitting. There is a lot of trial and error, frustrating bits, and I think it doesn't really lend itself to being played in one sitting. It's kind of meant to be like, you pick it up, you spend a couple hours trying to solve a puzzle, then you're like, "Ooh, wow, that was fun," but I'm done with this. And
I'm
then,
good for a little while.
Yeah. It's not meant to be, because it's just one of these long puzzles after another, pretty much the whole game, and yeah, when you're doing those back to back to back, it gets super frustrating. But it's not a bad game.
For those of you who, for you basically, KCAJ is Konami Computer Entertainment Japan. That
Okay.
makes a lot of sense, obviously. I'm tired.
Is there?
Probably should know that.
I think these mines are dead. But oh nope, they're not. That was
You
silly.
put that mine detector on, son.
That was silly of me. I gambled and I lost there.
Okay, there's one just above you.
Okay,
Can you not crawl over them?
I can, but I didn't realize that there was one right there.
Doing your best.
I'm just gonna look. I want to see if I
It's
can.
covered on all edges there.
No,
I'm just
I
crawl.
can crawl, but I want to see if there's like a ration hiding out here because I don't have any rations right now, and I just lost a lot of health. Get blown up twice. Sometimes there's rations. There's no rations because I know there's a boss fight coming up.
Apparently, in the alternate missions of this game, there's a Donkey Kong minigame that's in like sort of the same area that you just kind of walked through. That's like
Sure.
stupid difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Donkey Kong's whipping stuff at you?
I would imagine some manner of Donkey Kong throwing barrels down on you.
Yeah, this part right here seems like
This seems familiar. This looks about right.
it would be good for that. Alright, so I'm not being bombarded by artillery.
Yeah,
It's because the F-22s did actual good.
they just did their dirt.
Come on, one more crash. Yes. Okay, I mean, the boss fights in this game are not hard. This is probably one of the harder ones. But we are playing it on slightly easier difficulty because we kind of just want to get through it. Alright. A bulletproof vest. And get grenades out because
Grenades that you used to fight a helicopter?
every single boss in this game, except for Marionette Owl, the optimum strategy is grenades.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, this boss is not bad. You can throw stuff that grenades diagonally, but
The ability to throw fucking weapons diagonally changed the fucking game for all the 8-bit Metal Gears.
yeah, it really makes a big difference in this game. Okay, I don't think I can hit. I think he has to be
And it's side to side.
in a vertical, not because I think he doesn't appear on the screen. So you have to wait till he gets hurt. The boss is not that hard. It's just I forget why I struggled. I think I just. Ooh, I guess that's fine.
Toby in the chat asked if we're playing Ghost Babel. We are playing Ghost Babel. It's chronology. Well, it's not canon, so like technically like it's not really anything in the chronology. But I want to say it happens after Shadow Moses, right?
It happens after Shadow. Oh, okay. It happens after. No, it doesn't happen after. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes. What happened? I think in like terms of years, but the chronology of Ghost Babel is that it happens after Outer Heaven. And it doesn't it assumes that no mission has happened since Outer Heaven. So this is Snake's next formal mission since
So this
Outer
one
Heaven.
also ignores Solid Snake too.
It ignores Solid Snake. It ignores Shadow Moses. Or sorry, it ignores MGS1. So it's basically Snake does Outer Heaven, and then 7 years later, this thing happens.
Okay, yeah, MG Nitroid basically said the exact same thing you did. And now that I don't believe you, I just really believe MG Nitroid, so yeah.
When I played it the first time, I actually paid attention to the story. There's not a lot I actually remembered, apparently. Oh, come on. At least give me 4. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you got good.
Yeah.
How long do you think you have? Should I text Bill that he might be on deck soon?
I've got, I can see optimistically an hour and a half, if all goes according to plan. And I've got the MLG strat for the most frustrating part queued up. So like I think we're actually gonna be okay. As long as I don't die like 100 times on the last boss, like I did the first time. Oh, this is a long cutscene, and I need to go to the bathroom. So can you?
I'll hang on. I'll press A
Actually,
button.
you know, yeah. All right.
Who's Sophie Nadram?
That's the general's second in command.
This game is pure anime. If you were wondering. Not that's a bad thing. I'm down with pure anime. It's a little bit weird. I mean, to the guys in the chat, I'm sure there's a lot of like potential logical inconsistencies to all this, because there's logical inconsistencies to literally every single Metal Gear game. man. This game's actually got some really, like, dope cinematic aesthetic stuff going on. Just this whole, like, kind of Kurosawa fucking silhouette on black is really awesome. This game's got some dope aesthetics to it. Like, this is all really cool.
Yeah, like, it's not a bad game at all. It's just not meant to be played back, like, in one sitting. And, you know, some of these games are. I really do think, especially MGS2 is intended to be played in one sitting, because, like, as you become more and more exhausted, like, the game becomes more and more insane, so it kind of, like mimics your fatigue hallucinations a little bit.
Every time I play MGS2, I realize that there's very little gameplay in that game.
Yeah, I haven't calculated with this one, but I feel like if you play this game well, even for a Game Boy game, I think there's more cutscene than gameplay. Like, there are a lot of cutscene. And, like, all of these bosses have, like, such the most dumb, tragic backstory. It's like, couldn't you just find one who's like, yeah, I'm a real motherfucker, and I just want to fuck shit up. Like,
I don't know, I was in the military for a while, and I realized I was good at this thing, so I decided to keep being good at this thing.
It kind of goes overboard on the, like, there's a two sides to every story bullshit.
That's true for every Metal Gear game, though, isn't
I guess.
it? Like,
yeah.
every character has sort of a backstory, and kind of a bit of a...
I don't think Fat Man.
Fat Man's got a backstory. Fat Man is Stillman's apprentice. Like, Fat Man is sort of this weird, like, artist auteur of bombs and bomb making.
Yeah, but he's like...
He worked for a government agency I can't quite remember off the top of my head, basically, like doing, like, bomb disposal and, like, bomb making type stuff.
Yeah, but
and then he gets joined into Dead Cell. He does Dead Cell work, and he kind of just, like... His focus is sort of like this artistry of bombs.
Yeah, but you don't feel sorry for him when he dies.
Sure you do. I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
I felt sorry for him.
Sniper Wolf, you kind of feel sorry for. Psycho Mantis even a little bit. Like, not also or Liquid. I don't know. So he's just like still going.
So fun fact from MG Nitro in the chat, the guy who wrote and directed Ghost Babel also did both the Acid games. So we're gonna get a bit more of a taste of that.
Get some hot anime
coming forward. He left Kojima's team afterwards to do his own thing, which turned out to be Never Dead, which is it's a video game. It's a video game that exists. It was made. It happened.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I believe it.
This cutscene goes.
Yeah, it's a long cutscene. A lot of them are like, this is like when that bet was made. They said they copied pretty much every aspect of Metal Gear. Like they didn't skimp on the cutscenes.
I feel like Konami Computer Entertainment Japan fucking won that bet though, because this game is pretty fantastic for a Game Boy game.
Oh yeah, I honestly think this is the best, like the most well-made Game Boy Color game. Like, I'm always thinking that Pokemon Gold and Silver were probably. I guess although Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons were very good too. I'd say between that one, second gen Pokemon, and this.
What's up, Makoto? Thanks for hanging out with us. And Raging Cricket in the chat says the reason Fat Man went traitor was because he likes blowing shit up. You know what? He had an honest passion.
Yeah, see,
that was his driving force.
There needs to be at least some villains like that. Like, every villain in this game is like, oh, I was this and this, and all these awful, terrible things happened to me, and Black Chamber was the first time anyone has ever been my friend, and you took that away, Snake. You're a bad, bad man. And blue, 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 blue. I don't know. It's a little much, and it's hard for me to really care after a while. I mean, I guess you're not supposed to care because it's a video game.
And Larrigan in the chat says this is pretty breathtaking graphics for a Game Boy Color title, which I totally agree with. And like more than just the graphics, it's like the fluidity of the animation. Watching Snake move in this 8-bit sub quasi 8-bit game, it looks really good. It's like the only 8-bit game I think I've seen that looks better than this is Metal Gear 2, and that was on an MSX2, which is like a far more powerful system than the Game Boy Color.
I'm kind of curious. I wish.
One of these days you'll be awake to watch me play to watch someone play Metal Gear 2.
Yeah. Metal Gear should be further. Okay, Metal Gear is a real bugger. Is what I'm getting from this. All right.
I'm gonna send a bit of a just a proactive text out to the group, just sort of saying, hey, Bill might be on deck in like an hour and a half.
Well, there's like the outro credits also. Like, okay, let's see if I can talk to you this. Oh yes, because I'm playing easy mode. There's twice the Nikita ammunition. Oh, I'm full. What's that? Ooh. Okay, if I remember from my walkthrough that I watched this morning.
Yeah, this game is basically like what Metal Gear, MG Nitroid says in the chat, this game is basically what like Metal Gear 3 would have been if they decided to keep up like the 8-bit aesthetic instead of going 3D.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Usually when you go up and down stairs, it... Oh, okay, it does. Cool. Alright, this is a fun bit. It's a Nikita puzzle. So if you like puzzles, this is the game for you.
Nope, not that way.
Okay,
Nope, not that way.
Was it this way? Oh,
That's one. That's a machine.
cool. Alright,
That,
okay.
you still... Can you go somewhere else to get there?
Yeah, no, I watched this. I watched this sequence when I woke up, so I think I have it memorized.
Sparking Clouds asks, what games have been played so far? So we started, so we're on the west coast of North America. We started 10 a.m. on Saturday. So we've played a lot of games. It's been about almost 100 hours so far. We've beaten Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge, the garbage game for the NES that was a non-official sequel, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, the dope sequel to Metal Gear, Metal Gear Solid 2, we're gonna finish Metal Gear Ghost Babel, and then after that we got Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Acid 2, and then Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah, so it's a lot of games.
A couple of games still left. We still got a little ways to go.
I guess I didn't need that. Not fucking around anymore.
To MG Nitroid, magical realism seems to kind of be like the name of the game for a lot of Metal Gear Solid games in the last little while.
Do you believe in magic, Snake?
Do you believe in magic?
Okay. I think that this is the way you ultimately need to go. And if I remember the secret, this is
Nikita here.
yeah, this is the. Okay, can I get you to?
Man.
Okay, I'm really bad
I
at
think you
this.
can figure this out.
You can you can probably do it first try. So once I get down to like 3 rockets left, I'll let you try. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 14 shots. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you know what? Because we're playing easy mode, there's normally cameras here, but we're playing easy mode, so they're not there. So this is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But I'm gonna show you what the normal mode strategy is. Yeah! Oh, so close.
Don't fucking... You don't need to fucking dance, man. Just fucking get it in the goddamn console.
Boom. Okay, see if I can get this sequence down now. I think that I...
Yeah, like, all nonsense aside, when it comes to story, I think Metal Gear Solid 1 has a far more, tight, like, kept-together story and storyline than Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 kind of just... It goes in a lot of places, and it like, leaves kind of half-open storylines, and it gets too fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I think Metal Gear Solid 1 could have been, like, its own thing, right? Like, it could have just been, yeah, that's the game. Start, beginning, middle, and end.
To be fair, Metal Gear Solid 2, like, could have totally kind of been its own thing as well. It's just... like someone in the chat earlier said, like, what kind of happened to the storyline of Metal Gear after Metal Gear Solid 2 is, like, Kojima became beholden to this weird sprawling plot line that he created with 1 and 2. Like, he couldn't just kind of do his own thing after that. Things had to kind of keep fitting, or at least kind of trying to fit in the narrative since then. Which has only probably become harder and harder.
Yeah. I feel that. It's also weird, like, he was determined to make, like, every single thing that he ever did, like, be part of that continuity. So, like, having the just that all important big boss be a thing.
Wait, you mean the name of the last boss in the NES game, or in the MSX game? That's electrical.
Oh, I know that now.
That was called Big Boss for possibly like language reasons.
happening
Okay,
here?
you
No,
can't
no,
shoot
no.
through walls is what's
No,
happening
it's
here.
it's not my fault, dog. Okay. I need to get
That missile's going forever now.
I need to get in there.
I know, but you might try.
Ooh, I know what I have to do.
What do you gotta do, dog?
Oh,
Is that a fake?
yeah, it is. That was a part of the sequence that I did not remember.
MG Netroid says you can imagine like a radial chart for RPG stats, but of like literary styles for like realistic, unrealistic, magical science fiction for all these Metal Gear games. Like MGS1 works, and MGS4 is totally in the fucking like magic build scenario.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a video game. It's a video game, man's video game. Is there anything this way?
Yeah, Larian says it's a magic build, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Tim Rogers once wrote a review from MGS4 calling it Hideo Kojima's Springtime for Hitler, which might be one of the funniest things I've heard in a little while.
It's not that not that bad.
I like Metal Gear Solid 4 a lot.
I wouldn't tack the word Hitler onto a
Well, like
review
Spring,
of
like
MGS.
you
I don't know.
seen the producers?
Sorry?
You ever seen the producers?
I have not.
The
Is it like-
plot is basically just like making a play that's so bad they make money off it for like insurance reasons, and they make a play called Springtime for Hitler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're nearing the part where I need you to,
Okay, what do you need me to do?
pull up that video that I have queued up on YouTube.
Okay, alright, fine. This is exactly where it needs to be.
Really?
Is it?
I think so. And that's a hard I think so. I'm gonna get to that part eventually.
Cool.
Okay, so here's a, I think this is a 50 floor elevator. So, we got some time, folks, so,
Is there a boss in this elevator?
no, it just goes down for 50 floors.
Are you kidding me?
No. Permission Speed Snake?
Denied.
Okay, well, then we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it does speed up a little bit. Okay, that is merciful. Yeah, this elevator goes. It's got some good elevator graphics, too, for a Game Boy game. You know, I can play the beginning of Acid if Bill...
Bill said he's gonna be here before then.
Okay, cool.
Bill actually responded back saying he'll be there by then.
Okay, cool. Oh, now it slows down again.
Which is good, because once Bill gets here, I need to go sleep for a little bit.
Yeah. You haven't been up for 24 hours, I don't think. Because I left at like 11
I've
yesterday
been up-
and you were asleep.
I've been up for about 20.
20 hours, yeah, that's a long time. Okay. So I'm not going to fuck around in this part. This guy is like doing this clever way to dodge mines, and if you put the mine detector on, you will see that there is a shit. I'm just going to crawl. Because really, like, I mean, like, I get if you're like a game designer, you made this like fun little bit, and you're excited to show it off.
You have to follow that guy's fucking footsteps, exactly, don't you?
Yeah, but you know what you can do instead of doing that? Whoops.
Can you just walk like that?
Yeah, because it's mines.
Alright.
So I'm sorry, Mr. Game Developer. Yeah, I know you like were really stoked on this like fun little cute puzzle you made. But you can go fuck yourself.
MG Nitroid is asking how long do we predict acid titles to last?
I haven't done any of that prediction work, but
so from the guys who have done the prediction work on our team and have played some of those games, we're predicting about 20 hours for one, and about 7 hours for two.
This is when we're at the thing. Okay.
Go through the door.
Yeah.
Go through the door. Use a key card for the door.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Punch out the sleeping guy.
Okay. I'm just gonna get my guy. Okay. Punch out the sleeping guy.
Go through the door.
Okay. Oh, and now I gotta IR this shit.
Yeah, get your IR out. You have a different IR. Oh wait, no, it switches. Okay.
This one?
You want to go eventually to that door, I think, yes. I will hold on,
I can wait. I can wait for him to catch up.
it seems like you want to go through that door.
Oh, this guy's playing way too patiently.
Well, if you know what you're doing, man, you know what you're doing.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just
Still, I'd say just go. You go through that door. You start running around.
I'm just thinking eventually I go up here. I mean, I might not need to walk through it. I might just need like another set of eyes.
I'm keeping things honest here. The problem with this other set of eyes is I can't see the chat, which I would rather be hanging out with the chat right now. And
But I think more people will appreciate if we get through this game than if you well, I mean, do what you want to do. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. But okay, I'm gonna watch this dude. So he does.
you're watching you right now. You're watching currently you.
Okay, so can you go to the? Oh, he goes up. Okay, I get it. No, he doesn't. See, now we're lost. So now we're gonna take more time.
Okay, fine. He goes up that door right there.
This one?
That one right there. Put on some of them goggles.
Okay, this is the one frustrating part about this game is it puts keycard requiring doors in dark rooms.
Dark places.
And then you just have to like unnecessarily switch between your keycard and not your keycard. Okay, I think that I may have gotten myself in a bit of a pickle here.
I think you're fine. Go.
Come on.
This game's pretty dope.
I'm worried because there's a lot of Nikita ammo around that there's a Nikita part coming up.
I don't know why you're worried.
Okay, oh.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah!
Peace Pants, why is this game back? So when we were playing this before, we had a tech difficulty. We had to figure out some stuff. So we thought instead of going through and figuring out the whole technical difficulty, we would just go ahead and play through Metal Gear Solid 2. So I went ahead and started and finished Metal Gear Solid 2, and then we figured out our tech difficulty, and now we've got about an hour left in this. So,
About an hour left.
yeah, about an hour left. Got about an hour left.
Okay, oh boy. Okay, I think I know.
Raging Craig, because they fucked it up and have to fix it. Yeah, basically. That's the honest answer.
Uh-oh.
You know, open those doors.
No, because those aren't doors.
You sure?
Those look like just walls.
The ones up and down, those look like
Yeah,
doors to me.
no, those are walls. No, they're for sure walls. Alright, I'm ready to just stop time.
Why?
Because I'm stuck again. And this
You've been here for like 8 seconds.
this game's not fun. Okay.
Alright, Mike, go back.
Go back where?
Go back to, go back to that door. Remember when you said those places, those walls were walls?
Yeah.
Go back there.
Are they not walls?
They are, but I know where you're gonna go.
Yeah, this is the part that I got stuck at when I played before. I just need to play. It's something dumb, if I remember.
Yep, it is. Get those IR goggles on, son.
Okay, so I blew up that.
Yeah. So you see that wall right above the wall you just blew up?
Yep.
No. Go left.
Yep.
Go left.
Yep.
Go up. Right there.
Ah. Yes. Bastard. Yeah. Okay, that was the part I got stuck on a lot. Oh.
Oh, well, there you go. Andrew just punched you out of a room.
That was good. That was a strong punch. I'm gonna. Sometimes you got to give your enemies credit.
Raging Cricket says we played Metal Gear Solid 2 like it was Halo. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I am willing to take it as a compliment.
You know what? Ooh. Yay, more C4. You know what that means. Okay, this is the top tier strat for this part.
Stand in a corner and just fucking throw fists. Ceaselessly.
Okay, I think actually, the annoying part is you have to, get through here. Okay, so that's where we came out of, so obviously here's where else we need to go. I'm gonna... Whoops.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Yep.
This is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, like it's fun. It's a puzzle. You guys are gonna love it, chaps. All right. Okay.
So maybe the coolest thing ever in the chat so far is that MD Nitroid says if you beat this game and like all the alternate missions, all like the kind of the extra stuff you gotta do, the game gives you an extra cutscene at the very end that says like you're ready for the real thing, Jack. Which makes it seem like this might all just be
so
like
this is that was
this might all just be like what Bill was saying, just like a VR
so
mission.
oh man,
for,
that's kind of cool.
for Raiden.
Yeah.
Which
Okay. Makes a lot of sense. All right, Norris. What do I do after that? That bullshit
give me a
part.
sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
'Cause I'm not hearing the magic sound. I'm gonna try it anyways. Nope.
You want to go ahead and try to blow up that spot right there?
This one.
That one, yeah. No, down. South.
I don't think it does anything.
You want to be sure?
We'll check after this pit. Depits itself.
Betcha.
Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. I never would have thought of that.
Betcha it doesn't.
Because, like, it changes the rules, right? It changes what a traditionally blow-upable wall looks like. But, you know, I guess... Fool on me for not... Maybe I should take care of that key part. I feel like the universe is telling me I need to deal... Okay, can I...
Raging Cricket says if you take massive body counts, it's a good thing. It's a compliment. I was informed I had to beat that game as quickly as possible, so I did things I'm not normally proud of when I play Metal Gear games.
Okay. This looks like it is going to be a tricky one. Oh, look at that. Yay.
Bang bang.
Sometimes I like to, like, at least pretend that I'm playing stealth video game. Okay.
Get them IR goggles on, son.
Oh, I guess there's no point going down
Probably
there.
have to go that way.
Okay. Saw that laser deactivate. But maybe I'll just wait for it to go.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Metal Gear.
Punch that sleeve.
Fuck you. Oh, now I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna murk him again and get sub.
We're still just kind of tripping our way through this map here, MG Nitroid.
I think we're almost out. Oh, God. Wait, is this... This is where we entered, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. You got a level 6 key though. Alright, if you're confused, I'll try to figure out where the hell you're going.
Yeah. So yeah, just get me back to that. Give me the most recent IR room, because maybe there's like another
Is
exit.
there something in here, maybe?
No, it's gonna be in this room. Oh, maybe there's another exit to this room.
Like, honest chances are, like, you have the level 6 key card now, there's probably something else you need to do.
Yeah, well, I've already been there, so I've already been through this entire sequence. So basically, go to the Nikita part where he Nikitas his way to get to the level 6 key card.
I'm doing it. I'm excited for when we can play games we don't have to fucking walk through.
I mean,
This feels wrong. This
given
feels dirty.
given enough trial and error, we could figure this part out. But it's just I don't
We're all
want
freaking out about time limits now.
I don't want to waste any more time. All right, so
I mean, we got
no, we don't.
56 hours and 12 minutes to
yeah,
beat the
we
rest
got
of these games.
4 more games to play. 2 of them take a total of 36 hours.
I think we're fine.
All right, so there. Okay. Oh no, that's me. That's me. I'm watching. All right, let me give.
It's not you. You're watching.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just gonna follow this man. He's going down that way. Oh, I was going the right way. Oh no. What's he doing?
He's waiting for the evade to end.
Oh my god.
Which is great.
This guy doesn't really use top tier strats. Most times you can just run through an invasion.
Go south.
Okay. And IR the shit out of this. Can you skip, like you can press right arrow to just skip 5 seconds ahead. And just tell me where he ultimately ends
You
up.
went through the place where you punched out the sleeping dude.
Okay. Okay, and then let me know where he
Actually, no, he went bottom left. Sorry.
bottom left.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh, looks like.
I'm gonna die.
Put a gas mask on.
No, I'm gonna die. You can't not die there.
You sure?
I'm positive. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, you're fine. Do you have a level 6 key card? Make sure you have level 6.
We don't. We lost about an hour. No, not an hour, but we lost, yeah, level 5 key card.
MG Edward says we're so close to being done this.
we... Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm close to the... At least we're only like a few seconds behind where we were. It's just... Some of these IR rooms are instant death IR rooms. And it's a little annoying.
Raging Cricket, I think the fastest way to go through Metal Gear Solid 2 is holding up dudes and shooting them. Sometimes you shoot them in the dick. Sometimes these things happen.
Alright, so it goes bottom left? Okay, cool.
I'm not saying I'm proud of what happened, I'm just saying it happened.
Okay, once I'm bottom left.
Go up. Punch this dude out. You can punch him diagonally.
Yeah, but I haven't mastered the diagonal punch.
Go through the door.
Like, I can do it.
Get that key card, son.
Okay.
Go with it down and left. Yeah, go down and left.
And then what? Because he's gonna do it stealthily, and there's gonna be a lot of guards coming.
Go north through there. No, wait, go back.
Okay. Said go north through
I
there.
know. Go north through that side. Go west, basically. Go left. Go left, young man.
Ooh, here we go. I think this is...
Yeah, get in that damn elevator. Have the evasion stop and get out of that damn elevator.
Okay. In case they don't leave.
No, Raging Cricket, no worries, man. I have a lot of fun playing Metal Gear Solid 2, even if I'm just kind of goofing through it. I'm happy you guys are hanging out with us, and I welcome any and all constructive criticism.
Okay, so I think, if I remember correctly, we're on the last boss now?
Gotta go up.
Oh, this is the wrong elevator.
No, it's not.
Because you gotta go up and this elevator only goes down.
Oh, yeah, sorry, gotta go down. Yeah, basement. Basement.
Okay,
You're right.
all right.
You're right.
Alright, good. 100th floor basement. Yeah, you go 100 floors down in this here elevator. It seems unnecessary to make it 100 floors. Like...
And, Raging Cricket, I feel like half the purpose of Metal Gear Solid 5 is entirely just to do horrible shit for fun.
It's a really good game. I
It's a
really
really
like
good game. Metal Gear Solid 5 has some of the best gameplay of the entire series. I would say
Not only that, it's got like some of the best gameplay of like any video game. Like
it's up there.
it does a lot of fun, and there's like it really actually just lets you do it however you want. Okay.
On Twitch, men become demons.
Ooh.
Punch that man.
I'm distressed at the amount of Nikita ammo that I'm finding.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh, this is the
That guy seems totally nonplussed that he just got knocked the fuck out from behind.
must have been my imagination. Yeah, I think this area is just a stock-up area for the final boss
So
fight.
this is the boss area. You're about to fight
Yeah.
a boss. Is this the last boss?
I think you fight... Okay, if I remember, you fight Blackheart's Viper, then you fight the Metal Gear in 2 phases, and then you fight Blackheart's Viper again, and then it's over. If I remember.
Do you, at any point in time, fight Blackheart's Viper on top of a Metal Gear?
No, you fight him in the rubble of a destroyed Metal Gear.
That works too.
Last time I beat... It is a time battle, and the last time I beat him, first try, but with actually 1 second left. It was good. It was some good drama.
Ration.
This guy is...
That guy's a garbage soldier.
It also took me about 100 tries to beat the boss the first time. However, I have a lot more rations this time than I did last time. I'm gonna get that one.
Well, that's good.
No, I can't. That ration is ungettable. Actually, no, it's not. I'm gonna get that ration. Well, no, I'm not gonna get that ration. It's okay. I think it's a red herring ration.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get it.
I think there is, but you know what? I've got... Oops.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
I got 4.
I think you're okay.
Last time I had 1, so that being said, if you die at any stage on this boss...
Go to the left of this elevator. Apparently there's a cool thing you can see over here. You get a codec call about something about the old wreckage of the Metal Gear,
Okay.
which is kind of dope.
I'm getting no codec.
I'll try going north, I guess. This is the way you're supposed to go. I don't know. I'm just trying to follow the chat here.
Oh,
Oh shit, that is the old Metal Gear. That's cool.
it's kind of cool. Which old Metal Gear? Oh, is that the one from MG1?
That would be MG1, yeah.
Oh, wait, because that's the only game that this game's continuity acknowledges. That's cool. Look at that. Old Metal Gear. Because this fortress is called Outer Heaven. It's called
Interesting.
Fortress Galuade, but then they kind of just start calling it Outer Heaven and then don't stop.
If you want to go back to that wreck, you can call Campbell and he'll talk about the Metal Gear.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I actually want to kind of see that. That's kind of cool.
Okay. Oh, I heard some. Okay, let's just do that. We're unlocking Easter eggs. We've unlocked, I think, like 3 in this game, and you know we're gonna try to do as many Easter eggs as we can. All right, cool.
Call Campbell.
Yeah, I remember. To an evil past. Yeah.
This game's dope. I might actually download this and play this myself sometime.
Yeah, don't play it in one sitting, but it's
Probably not the right way to do it.
just take it like one boss at a time. Metal Gear. Okay. Oh, now he gives you like his useless like. Here's what to do. Although it's sometimes a little useful if you're like not paying any attention. You're like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? But he doesn't. None of the codec codes give you any specific advice whatsoever. It's just like, Snake, you need to beat the baddie now. And it's like, oh, Snake, now you're trying to destroy the 4 pillars. What's that? Should I step in it? Okay. Oh, I know. This is just like a hangar. Metal Gear hangar, if you will. Okay. I'm actually going to do something that probably should have been doing more regularly.
Call Mailing.
I'm gonna save just in case
you should probably call Mailing.
I do the thing that I did before. She does quotes, proverbs, and all. Cool. Thanks, Melee. Okay. This is a thing that happens. Ooh, there's a thing there. Might be some goodies in here. Oh no, that's where you have to go. Thing. Oh yes.
Oh, eat. Don't.
Cool.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
the Metal Gear that's coming up apparently was a rejected design for Metal Gear Rex.
Okay.
For Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay, so now I fight Viper the first time. I'm Solid Snake. Viper. Yeah, so the guy basically is anime liquid.
That dude actually kind of looks like Gray Fox from Metal Gear 2.
Where's Chris? I feel like Snake has some good like dialogue in this game. This is like the most he ever talks in the game, I think, except for maybe Peace Walker. But he doesn't have a voice actor because obviously it's a Game Boy game. I think that Snake should talk a little bit more. Maybe not as Kiefer Sutherland, but I just know that MGS4 Snake has like 8 lines in the entire game.
Venom Snake is intentionally taciturn. I think Solid Snake's usually pretty talkative. He talks a lot in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Does he?
Yeah,
I know he
sure
talks.
he does.
He talks a lot in 2 when he is like not the playable character, and in 4 he barely talks. And when he does, it's just like, oh god, it's like he's like scrambling for a cigarette. Okay, so there is some kind of like crazy thing happening now that I've totally forgotten about. But basically, Black Chamber used to be good guys and they went rogue, like all evil organizations.
Numahuma in the chat says Gene is basically Viper in Portable Ops. Except Viper seems kind of cool.
Yeah, Viper.
I have no respect for any of the Portable Ops bosses except for maybe Cold Hot Man, aka Python.
Okay, so what's the deal with Cold Hotman?
He's Python. He was a dude like fought in Vietnam with Snake. He got in some sort of military injury that fucked his body up and caused it to like super overheat. So he can only survive in his suit, which is full of like liquid nitrogen that makes him super double plus cold to make sure that he doesn't overheat and die and explode.
How does he pee?
That's a really good question. You're asking a lot of advanced level questions there that I'm not prepared to answer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh man, it's bright outside now. Who did it?
It's almost like it's daytime.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like there was some kind of sting operation where they used Foxhound to eradicate Black Chamber because they knew too much. They were involved in too much. Again, this is what I remember, or what I think I remember. And then the surviving members of Black Chamber are like, "Yo, fuck those guys with Foxhound," and rightfully so. See, you don't feel. I mean, Black Chamber, when you actually pay attention to what they're saying, like they're generally not that bad people compared to like what Liquid does.
So apparently Black Chamber is kind of almost like a Skullface type scenario.
A little
like,
bit.
They're doing all like the dirty wet work shit that like Foxhound like is too virtuous necessarily to do.
But then like they have too much classified information, so like
Gotta get caught.
and apparently it's Campbell. Well, they think at least it's Campbell who gave the go ahead for the assassination, and I forget if it actually is or not.
That sounds like Campbell. All right, you good for a bit? I can make a spiel.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very tired. I've been up for like 20-something hours. We are the Metal Gear Marathon. We are a video game marathon that has been playing Metal Gear games for, God, something like 90-something hours. We're doing so for Child's Play, a dope charity we think you guys probably ought to know something about. They raise money for kids in children's hospitals, for kids in domestic abuse situations. They do really, really awesome work, and we're trying to raise some money for them for the holiday season coming up. So if you're enjoying what we're doing, or you want to go ahead and donate to Child's Play, which we really hope you guys can and do, you can do so through the donation link we have just below the Twitch stream, or you can go ahead and go to MetalGearMarathon.com/donate. From there, we got a charity widget that goes directly to Child's Play that works via PayPal. You can either use a PayPal account or you can use a credit card. Don't worry, we're not touching any of your money. One second, I'm actually pretty interested to see how this goes. But yeah, basically, we really hope during the holiday season you guys can go ahead and donate. That would be really fantastic. More importantly for you guys, if you go ahead and donate, for every $5 you donate, you get your name put in the prize pool. So we've got a prize pool. We've got a lot of sponsorships from a lot of really cool companies that have given us a lot of really cool games. Some stuff from Konami. We've got some stuff from a lot of local studios, Kerberos Games, Sanchi, Campo Santo. The guys at Red Hook Interactive, they gave us some stuff too. Like, we got a lot of really cool games to give away. There's still a lot of those prizes available. So for every $5 you donate, your name gets put in our prize pool. So say you donated $20, your name gets put in 4 times. The more you donate, the better your chances of winning. Including, on Friday, on our last day, we're going to be giving away a PS4 Slim bundle. So say you go and you donate $5, you have a chance of winning a PS4 on Friday, which I think would make a pretty cool Christmas gift. Also, if you want to go ahead and donate $10, for every $10 you donate, we're doing something we call the Hurt Me More Initiative, which is a silly round of torture events. We've got a lot of dumb torture stuff we're doing to ourselves and to each other, drinking horrible drinks, playing some electric shock torture game that I bought off the internet. Just a lot of really, really dumb stuff, and we hope you guys can help us out by helping the kids by hurting ourselves. So yeah, it's the top of the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a name from our prize donation list, and they're going to be winning something cool. So without any further ado, and real quick, if you do want to donate, we just ask that you please put some sort of name or contact information in the notes section of the Child's Play API. The way their system works is they don't really require any information, which is kind of frustrating for us, because if you end up donating and you want to be part of our prize pool, we need like an email or a name or a Reddit account or a Twitch account or just something we can get a hold of you with. So please just leave us something in there on the notes. And if you do donate and you've forgotten that, just get a hold of us and we'll get you into the prize pool. So next up, for our hourly draw, we have got... One second, let's pull it up. We've got Tara Devlin has gone ahead and won a copy of The Bridge. So Tara Devlin, chances are you're probably not in the chat right now. It's kind of early, but I'm going to go ahead and get that to you, and we'll let you know that you won that. And to any of you guys watching and to the viewing public at home, if you want to go ahead and win something cool, all you got to do is donate. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's a really great time just hanging out and talking in the chat, even though it's goddamn early in the morning and I'm super tired. You guys make this all worthwhile. Thank you all so much.
It's not that early. You just haven't slept for a long time.
Technically, it's really late.
Oh, I really Really wish that I had filled my full water bottle or my full thermos with coffee because that 1 cup was not enough.
Yeah, these things happen.
I haven't gotten more than like 6 hours of sleep in like a month.
Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, like I'm sure if eventually I'm at the point where I have kids, then it will just be like this, and I'll be begging for 6 sweet hours of sleep after a while. It's good. It's good practice. Doing a Metal Gear marathon is good practice for having kids.
Duly noted.
You're just going to be awake all the time, and you're going to regret every decision you've ever made. Now that I've had kids. Have you gotten any donations in the last...
It's been a couple hours. It's been dry a couple hours. It's usually pretty dry in the morning. But hopefully that picks up. We're so close to $5,000. It'd be so awesome if we actually make that goal by the end of the marathon.
We absolutely will. I mean, like, based on the pace that we've been going,
It seems.
We got a couple-
seems plausible.
we have over 48 hours. And we've been pulling in about $1,000 every 24 hours.
Remember when you were a kid and you wanted to grow up because you thought being an adult was cool? Oh fuck! It's too real, man. It's too
I
real.
want to slap that kid in the face.
It's too real.
Tell him that he's got it so good. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not paying any attention to what's going on in this cutscene. She's apologizing for being a terrible soldier. I think the gist of it. And Snake's like, "You're an okay soldier," or something like that.
That sounds like Snake. Basically, every single character Snake has ever met in his life is someone he's either murdered or saved, and they all love him in equal measure. Same with Big Boss.
Who do you think? I think Solid Snake is probably the most tragic character in all of Metal Gear series. But do you think any?
I wouldn't say he's a tragic character until you get to 4.
Yeah.
But 4 kind of just like throws a bunch of shit on his lap. It's like, oh, you age really fast. Oh, your genes are a fucking cesspool and you're gonna die. Whoops.
Better stay
Like,
away from everyone
Oh,
else because
also,
you're a
yeah,
bioweapon.
also you're fucking a giant genetic weapon of epidemic proportions. Whoops. Yeah, that's not great. I think Venom Snake's a fucking tragic character, too. He's not even really Snake. He's just a patsy that gets convinced he's someone he's not and then gets, like, used as a fall guy for some secondary weird military operations.
Yeah, it's true. He has no recognition.
Yeah. Also a giant piece of metal stuck in his brain.
Okay, let's just do a quick mailing moment here.
Yeah, let me just call that. Let him know how you're feeling.
I think this is her. Yeah. Really tremendous reception on the 100th floor basement down here.
Yeah, you know, they got that military grade tech, son.
Oh my god. That would have been long if we had to watch that whole thing, eh? Alright, sorry. It just, I don't want to waste time with not crawling on the ground. Okay, I think there's a ration around here. There's also, I gotta stock up on nades. Yeah, here we go. Because there is a boss, and if you've been following it all, if you've been paying like a shred of attention to anything that's been going on, the optimum strategy for almost every boss in this game.
Just, yo, fucking throw grenades at it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of annoying to do.
This game looks really good.
To do not on speed snake mode.
Nope.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to go up this, and then I'm gonna have to run down this entire runway and pick up all the stuff on the other side.
Trying to pretend this is not an emulator. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a real Game Boy, not an emulator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to do it on this side. It just, I need nades and landmines. That's all I need.
Yeah, I would say Venom is definitely a pretty tragic character in the series. Larrigan says, yeah, he gets his identity stolen just to experiment with the ego of someone who's way cooler than him anyways.
I'm just gonna preemptively get these out. And preemptively put this on. Okay, so we are about, I mean, including cutscenes, say like 20 minutes to half an hour away from the end of this game. There's 3 more boss fights. One is a 2-stager, and then one that is a climactic showdown of sorts. General is basically Senator. It's a man who should not be able to beat you in combat. Shows up with a Metal Gear.
It's pretty dope facial hair though.
What was the point of the Metal Gear in Revengeance? Was it just like
There's another Metal Gear.
It's a Metal Gear game. Here's the Metal Gear. Like, was there any real like acknowledgement of its existence prior to or
after?
At that point,
they live in a world where like everyone's got a Metal Gear, so it's just like it's kind of like saying like someone's got a variety of.
Wasn't it called Metal Gear Excelsius or like Excelsior?
It's something kind of with an X. Yeah, it was a giant praying mantis thing. But like the Metal Gear definitely wasn't the big issue with that game.
But it was just like, I mean, I'm not going to complain about
the
like
giant brain server room was the problem in Revengeance.
I'm not going to like actually complain about it's like the fact that Metal Gear was forced, because like that if I'm picking apart the plot of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, I got something going on with me. But it just like, yeah, there was a Metal Gear in that game too. Like, it was there.
I don't think you can have a Metal Gear game without, like, a Metal Gear.
Well, you destroy it. You, like, casually destroy a ray in, like, the first sequence.
Larrigan says Johnny Sasaki was pretty tragic, too.
No, he had
some tragic things happen to him, I suppose.
Yeah, but he ultimately, like, ended up getting what he wanted.
Man's butthole was tragic.
Yeah, but, like, he doesn't have to deal with nanomachines. Like, as long as he stays out of the Middle East, he's fine. Snake. Oh, yeah, the general said something, like, to the effect of, I'm a bad guy, Snake, go fuck yourself. So, here is...
Typical villain speech.
The Metal Gear fight. Okay, so he's gonna step on you, and that's where he's gonna step on you, but you gotta lay mines.
That's kind of cool.
And
that's actually kind of cool.
If you go too close to the... Oh, fuck. If you go too close to the, top, you get, flamethrower, and if you get stepped on, you get stepped on. You just gotta like follow these things, and sometimes they fake you out, but I'm not sure if it's gonna do that on the difficulty we're playing. So I'm just gonna assume no fake outs.
Yeah, in Metal Gear Rising, the Metal Gear.
Oh, that was a fake out.
In Metal Gear Rising, the Metal Gear was just like a weapon that was deployed in the area. It wasn't anything special. It was just like, yo, you live in a world where fucking everyone has a Metal Gear.
Even Senators.
That's Desperado's Metal Gear.
I thought it was the Senator's Metal Gear.
The Senator's like bankrolling Desperado or part of Desperado.
Oh, I gotta pay attention to the plot next time. I think it just went way over my head.
And yeah, fuck yeah, Metal Gear Rising is such a great game. Platinum's dope.
Alright, we are so close to finishing. 2 more boss fights. Okay, so this is the boss fight that took me an ungodly amount of time. However, I had no rations and I was playing it on a harder difficulty. And I didn't really know what I was doing for the first many attempts. You gotta really utilize the patented diagonal grenade throw on this boss. Alright, we got 20 grenades.
Good start.
Okay, so here... I'm just gonna do this side first because it is the harder side to do, as you can see. Well, no, because this rock next to me is like that's the perfect throwing position, and it's here, so it's really like Okay, there we go. That limits my ability to lob grenades.
With a machine gun turret, you blow a machine gun turret up?
The machine gun turrets keep regenerating. You know what? I have a feeling like the hardest part of this fight is not going to happen in easy mode, so we're probably just going to breeze through this. Because right about now, he should be firing missiles at me non-stop, which constantly killed me. So yeah.
Still got the back to do it too, right?
No, you don't. Oh no. Okay, here's the part. Okay. Yeah, he fires missiles. You don't actually have to damage the back. Okay. So what I have to do now is I just have to keep running pot shots on these. Taking pot shots at these turrets as he lobs missiles at me. And that's really the.
Oh, fuck.
They respawn. Yeah, I just need to work on my missile dodging skills. I think the MLG here is just to run up. Oh, no, it is not. Okay. It's alright, guys. I got lots of rations. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna not chance anything. I'm just gonna keep the ration equipped, and then take my lickings from the missiles if I have to, because I have 4 essentially rations that I don't want to like deprive myself of. Okay, so we run on nades, and then they respawn, and you just pick them up. And you just gotta, they spawn 4 at a time. Grenades, fine, stocks, that's okay. Fine. Oh, they're not out of grenades. That's why they haven't spawned. So there's not a whole lot to really say about this boss fight, other than that I hate it, and
Not too problem, it's fine. Oh boy!
If I have the ration equipped, it will heal me, right? Like it's, I think it'll automatically heal me. I don't think I need to like do anything.
Actually, I want to ask the chat how people are feeling about Metal Gear Survive. Like, I want to know if people are excited or if people are pissed off or kind of like anywhere in between. It's like I have really complicated feelings about it. Because on the one hand, like, I think it's a super gross cop-out from Konami to use the Metal Gear name for it, but at the same time, I really love the Fox engine, and I think that, like, a game set with the Fox engine is an exciting prospect.
Yeah, I like that too.
So, I kind of hope it's good? I don't know. I also hope it's not just multiplayer.
I'm doing so little damage to him.
Also, you keep seeming not to be able to hit him on his right leg.
Yeah, that's my own fault though. Okay, once you get down to the next phase of the fight, the missiles stop, and then it actually becomes a little bit easier. Got him there. Okay. I think that I just gotta hit him a couple more times, and the next phase begins.
A lot of guys in the chat are saying that they can't buy Metal Gear Survive just based on, like, can't support Konami and their bullshit, which I absolutely get.
Yeah. Okay, I think, yep, here we go. Okay, that's the next phase. Okay, this phase is actually easier.
Why does every Metal Gear ever made have a dick that shoots fire?
Because it's a syphilis metaphor, Norris.
Why is that just a perpetual thing?
It's the dangers of STIs. I say it is the easier phase as I've taken considerable damage already. But it is easier to dodge because you can actually see them coming and they don't change directions.
And yeah, Metal Gear Survive does seem like a pretty open and honest cash grab. Like it definitely is.
It does, yeah.
Like they're recycling.
Yeah.
They're absolutely just recycling assets from the Fox engine, but I can honestly see Konami Konami had a meeting where they basically said we spent this much money on this much time on the Fox engine, and it's still ours. Like, we need to do something with this thing. So, like, I actually don't even fault them for that idea.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm really kind of like with you on it. Like it just seems such a like I think that they pretty much by firing Kojima, it's basically publicly declaring like we don't give a shit about Metal Gear anymore, and then like a year later being like Metal Gear Survive. Apparently you motherfuckers do,
yeah,
so
Konami,
buy it.
Konami gives a shit about money. That's why they're making the fucking Metal
I
Gear
know,
Pachinko
but like
machines. So
I know, and that's like. That's why they do it, but like from the point of view of like me, a consumer, I see them say like, look, we don't give it. We fired the person who is solely responsible for this franchise, or pretty much like the father of this franchise. So we are moving forward. We are like announcing we do not give a shit about it anymore.
Yeah.
And then a year later, it's like, hey, Metal Gear Survive. So like, what kind of message does that send? That sends a message like, this is for money. Pay us, give us your money. And like, and nothing else, and like.
But I mean, like, yo, at the end of the day, all production companies, all the guys that bankroll video games are doing it for the money.
But
like,
I know that. But you can at least like hide that under a layer of like we've put some care into this. Like I just feel like they've stripped away all the like we could possibly care by. I don't know. It's just no. I'm not saying like you should only buy games from people who are like running non-profit organizations because no, people are trying to make money. But you like when you have two counter messages like that, it is sometimes it has to be about money and something else.
Yeah, the way I see it is like they can put Metal Gear on it all they fucking want, but it's not really a Metal Gear game. Like the only time I'll ever actually consider it a Metal Gear game is when we're doing this marathon and we have to add it to the list because this is how fucking crazy we are.
I kind of think we should.
But like, if it's a good game and it uses the Fox engine well, I'll probably buy it.
Okay, well, okay. It's one of those games that I hope I have a friend who buys, and that's
Unless it's only a multiplayer game, I don't care that much about multiplayer.
It's gonna be not good. Like
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm actually sure it'll probably not be a bad game. It's just not gonna be a Metal Gear game. It's a weird fucking Crystal Zombie nightmare nonsense thing. Is the game over yet?
No, you gotta fight Blackheart's Viper one more time.
Oh boy, alright.
I told you. 3 more boss fights. 2 down, 1 to go.
Larry in the chat says, I'm gonna have a special piggy bank and write Metal Gear Survive on it. When I break it, I'm gonna use the money to buy Death Stranding. MG Netroid asks, it really comes down to the individual. What is Metal Gear to you? Metal Gear to me is something of Konami's insane brainchild, I guess. Of Kojima's insane brainchild, I guess. So, I don't know, like, because there's some of these games that like Kojima didn't really have a whole much of a hand in, and I guess like they are still technically Metal Gear. It's weird. I don't know. It's.
Alright, I think we gotta do a quick. Well, after we beat this game, while the credits running, and do a quick tidy up, and get this place all spick and span for Metal Gear Acid. Do once over. You can go.
Well, I'll make sure you guys have Acid all set up and good to go,
Yeah.
and make sure like nothing's all fucked up. And then yeah, I've been up for getting close to 20 something.
You're about 20 hours now. It sucks. So.
Dark Rage asks, speaking of Christmas Nightmare, how is Snake's Revenge? Snake's Revenge is great.
That being said, I think this game's actually taken us longer than Snake's Revenge. Although it's been so many cutscenes. Like this game is about half cutscene. Like I think in terms of gameplay, this game only has about like if you know how to solve the puzzles, like 2 hours.
Snake's Revenge is a horrible fucking game. It is a nightmare monster of a thing.
Like, as much of a slog, I think I would have actually enjoyed this game start to finish if we didn't have to repeat the box puzzle. As well as the first hour of the game.
Yeah. That being said, out of everything we've done this entire week, the thing I most want to go back and watch in the highlights is watch us play through that fucking game.
Oh my god.
Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge.
Yeah. That was some good... There was some real...
There was some real camaraderie, some real coming together as people.
We stared into the abyss together.
And it stared back, and it blinked first.
I need a long walk on the beach after that game.
I need a beer and a nap. Not necessarily in that order.
Oh, sorry, I thought that 6 hours was going to be enough for me, but
It will
was
be.
not.
Give yourself some time. I think it'll also help once we get more
I think
bodies in the room.
Once I don't have to play, I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna be a bit better.
Yeah, we just need some more bodies in the room.
When did Eric go to bed last night?
Pretty soon after you. A couple hours after you.
Okay.
Same with Bill.
I hope. Yeah, because I saw both, or I didn't see Bill, but I saw Eric for a few seconds this morning.
Yeah.
And I made a big pot of coffee, so hopefully he can help crush some of that, and then.
Larian, fuck this, I'm out. It's the abyss when watching Snake's Revenge.
What-
MG actually
what
makes
do
a pretty good point about like the whole Kojima thing. Like, if Survive was a project Kojima said like, hey, yeah, sure, I won't make it, but I think it's cool. Like, people probably wouldn't have any problem with this if like Kojima hadn't gotten fucked by Konami.
What's everyone's opinion of Ghost Babel? Like, I'm curious. Like, should this be a part of the stream next year?
Absolutely, dude. We're not taking anything out of the stream next year.
We're not. Yes, we are.
No, we're not. Snake's Revenge. If I have to
Yes.
play it again, I'll play it again
Yes,
next
we
year.
are. We're not. I thought we agreed.
No, Mike. If I gotta play Snake's Revenge again next year, I'll play Snake's again.
Unfortunately, I can almost guarantee you it is going to be you.
Cool.
It's going to be you, dog.
Hey, Bill.
We got one more boss fight. This guy I have not been paying attention to a word this guy has said.
This man has been talking on his deathbed for a very long time.
Like these are some what you call Metal Gear cutscenes. They just go, and almost every boss like has something real significant to say when you kill them. Like he's still talking. Like
You gonna release him up?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's saying something
High
about
roller
like,
cockamamie.
fucking high roller cockamamie. At least we killed him in one try. Although I haven't died on a boss this entire
Dark Rage,
playthrough,
that
so-
sentence right there could be basically the coda for this entire fucking week.
What?
He just says, I don't know what's happening.
Oh, finally. Oh my. Okay, so now we have to fight Blackheart's Viper one more time. We mercifully get our burst of health. Although I have a ration, like I should really be able to take
I
out
think it'll be fine.
Viper.
Viper.
Okay, so Viper starts on top of the Metal Gear, but you don't fight him on the Metal Gear.
He seems upset. I'm in bed soon, I'm drinking a fucking Red Bull. Don't you give me your fucking wild-eyed crazy look.
You guys ready for fucking 20 hours of the gambler?
No, I am.
Well, I'm so upset that I have to play right after too. I wish I could just go to bed.
Right now, come back.
I probably will. I'm undoubtedly gonna attack nap between now and
You
when
need
I
to
have
be here
play.
until, like, 4 people are here.
No, I think once we get a considerable amount of people, I'm gonna attack nap and then come back. Yeah, we're gonna do tidy after this game's done. Okay, Bill, if you wanna start spearheading that project. Is it unopened?
This is like Easter eggs just hidden around the fucking building around here. Just,
right there.
yeah, just, oh good, look, extra beer.
Bill, sorry, this one.
You can fucking wrangle up another cyclone somewhere. I'll be fucking pretty happy about that.
Oh, I'm so glad we finished this game.
Yeah,
I mean,
finished yet.
it wasn't bad.
Still
No,
gotta beat
okay.
up Viper.
Okay, look. Not to get overconfident. I think I can take Viper. That being said, I beat him with 1 second left last time, and it was like an absolute janky show. Like,
I think, like, to the guys talking about Metal Gear Survive in the chat, I think, like, my like, foundational belief on all this is, like, I don't like that they put the Metal Gear name on it. It seems kind of like a really open, just grab at the Metal Gear fan base. Like, I'm not going to consider it a Metal Gear game, but if
No,
the
and
reviews come out and like it's a good game, I will buy it and I will play it and I'll probably enjoy it. I'll just consider it like its own fucking thing. Like,
As always, the rules still stand. do not buy games. Don't pre-order things. Just don't pre-order things.
Don't pre-order video games. That's, you know, that's... If there's only one hard and fast rule in the entire video game fucking fandom, it's don't pre-order video games.
There is honestly no reason to pre-order games.
But my skins.
Like, there kind of was back in the day when you were actually worried you wouldn't get it day one, but that's not the world we live in anymore. Unless you're buying really, really esoteric JRPGs, like,
And I
like
got
EB will get those fucking copies.
I got some news for you. They're not gonna sell out of those.
They do. Like, the reason why I had to fucking buy Ni no Kuni digitally when it came out a couple
so
years back
everything with
is
you-
because every
everything
store
with
got,
you-
like, 2 copies of it physically.
Ni no Kuni is a sugar
Everything with you is Ni no Kuni. It all comes back to that moment.
Oh man, that ruined your life.
Like,
Ni no Kuni was a bad game.
That-
Ni no
that's-
Kuni was an
I think
game
Ni
that
no-
pissed me off.
Ni no Kuni is your moment that divides your life into before and after.
To Lostman on why we're back to Ghost Babel. So what happened about, let's say 10, 11 hours ago, is we hit a technical difficulty. Some would call it a fuck-up on our behalf.
No, it was more than 12 hours ago.
And in order to try to fix the fuck-up,
Look,
we had to kind of pull off of Ghost Babel for a little bit.
I'm gonna own this mistake, and I'm gonna tell them what honestly happened. So, somebody at Konami decided that the quit game button should be right next to the continue button, and you know, so it's easy, very easy for somebody who's playing, who happened to be me at the time, to accidentally press quit when you should have been pressing continue. And,
So Mike fucked up.
and you know, when you're playing in a live stream, you're like, oh, I don't need to save because it's not like we're gonna pick up and play again at any point. So we lost about 2 hours of progress. What then happened was I managed to, like, through sheer force of will, get all that progress back pretty much instantly. But still, it cost us about an hour total, I think. And then on top of all that, we got stuck in the next part where we were scrambling around trying to follow a playthrough, and then we realized that the things we needed to destroy are randomly placed every time you play the game.
To give the Coles notes, essentially, we wanted to figure some stuff out, and we ended up putting Metal Gear Solid 2 on. So around 11:30, we put Metal Gear Solid 2 on and finished that about an hour and a half ago, and we decided, hey, let's just beat the last 2 hours of Metal Gear Ghost Babel before we get back
And
to
you know
it.
what? All that being considered, the last 2 hours have gone by, like, very smoothly. It was just
Yeah, we should have just fucking finished this game the first time.
but we were
Golden Audible.
we were so frustrated with it. I think we needed to. We needed. I think it's because we took that break that going back in fresh gave us the ability to finish.
I'd say just throw this out.
I'm
'Cause
gonna,
I don't know what everyone's gonna do with a quarter of a container of French onion dip, but nothing good will come of it. Do me and the French onion dip now. We're the ones podcasting. This is the French onion dip stream.
so I'm not sure if you guys know if I can or not, but can I just, like,
Snake's Revenge is the worst thing.
No.
Ghost Babel is a good game. Snake's Revenge is not a good game. Ghost Babel is a good game.
it is a good game. You're just not supposed to play it in one sitting because it's got a lot of really dumb puzzles.
You're
that
not supposed to play any of these games in one sitting.
I
You
think.
know what? You might not. You're probably not supposed to play
No,
any video game in one sitting.
Well, doesn't doesn't MGS4 have warnings like, yo, remember to eat?
It says, yo, you should probably stop playing. Yeah.
Like, only play video games for like 30 minutes at a time. So like you can watch 2/3 of a cutscene at a time.
Oh, yeah, those warnings are a little bit bullshit in PS4.
Like you know, like I get what you're trying to do here, Hideo. Maybe you picked the wrong game to put those in.
Are they still fucking talking?
No, it's someone else.
Someone in the chat says like Snake has more dialogue in this game than he does in Metal Gear Solid 5: Phantom Pain,
Oh, he does. Oh,
which absolutely is true.
he has
and
more.
is super depressing.
Oh, I think he has more dialogue in like Snake's Revenge than he has in Metal Gear Solid 5: Phantom Pain.
Unfortunately, no, angry New Zealand, this is not Metal Gear Solid 2. We finished that about an hour and a half ago.
We do have Ghost Babel. Right? Yeah, we have Ghost Babel on the
Ghost Babel's almost done, and then we got Acid, Metal Gear Solid 4,
That was a good
and then
one.
Acid 2, and then Revengeance, and then I'm allowed to die. French Onion's the star of the show, man.
Do you think that I fight dirty? Are you?
How's your sleep, Bill?
It's alright.
Put on my makeup.
Blackguard's Viper is about the only boss. The optimum strategy is not grenades. Fuck you, Viper.
You just fucking woke up.
Hate you, bro. I just hate how he has to get his little, like, dig in there every time he teleports away.
What happens if there's an ass
I have to restart the boss fight if I haven't beaten him. It's okay.
In story, what happens?
I think the fortress collapses that you're fighting him because Viper he's a bastard and he bombed the whole thing.
He's a chatty fucker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's saying some stuff about revenge or yeah, Viper. He's not a hard boss. He's just fucking. He's not even trying to hurt me. He's just trying to get away from me. Like.
I mean, this is Liquid Snake, right?
Yeah, this is Liquid Snake.
Faux Liquid Snake. This is Thickwood. This is Sickwood Lake. I don't know. I'm tired.
Blackheart's Viper.
I don't want to die yet.
Although you're done, right?
Yeah, but one is never truly done when the other is done. Mike, you lost him.
Oh, there he is.
May I recommend my strategy for the boss and use your handkerchief on him? Put on your scientist costume.
I think I gotta hit him either one or two more times. I'm hoping it's only one more time. He'll beat him for 1 second.
I don't I don't think any Metal Gear Solid game in an official sense is ever gonna get made again. Like weird Konami captions notwithstanding. But I also don't think, even if Kojima was still making these games, I think David Hayter would
Come
not be
on,
part of this.
that is better
You
than
did
terrible. No,
You did terrible.
that took
found
me
0.
That took me
Kills
2 minutes.
0. Rations use 0. Time 2 minutes 16 seconds. Fuck you.
Terrible. You did not do good enough.
Well, what was it? I really don't see how I could have done that fight any better. Should have just thrown grenades in it. Maybe that's what the game wanted me to do.
To Dark Rage, I think you're being supremely optimistic, thinking Metal Gear Survive's coming out. Actually, wait, is this supposed to come out next year?
I think there is a release date on it. That being said, I'm not gonna fact check that. So, Twitch chat, do your thing.
Okay, no, yeah, like it might come out next year. If it does, fuck, we'll figure something out, man.
We got 62 of you guys up this early in the morning. I just want to say that I really
It's 5 o'clock summer, dude.
I appreciate that number, and you guys rule. Thank you for being part of this nightmare that we are currently living through. I don't know what you
I don't
guys.
think we need to play all these games, Bill.
What are all those games?
It's just a picture of like every copy of Metal Gear out there.
Bill is finding some dark.
I'm trying to figure
dark
out what
things.
the release date. For.
Next year, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play MGS3 and then Substance back to back.
Yeah, it says release date 2017.
All right, well, fuck Dark Rage. We'll figure something out next year, I guess.
So this is the end of the game, as far as I know. There might be like a chase sequence. I forget. This is like essentially the end of the game, though.
I'm gonna have to turn this into some sort of tax haven if we're gonna do this again. Outer tax haven.
Outer tax haven.
Yeah, what if that was Ocelot's plan all along to avoid paying his taxes?
This is just a way to fucking get
God,
him paying his damn taxes.
Trying to shove it in the IRS face. All right.
If we do incorporate before next year, can we call ourselves Outer Tax Haven?
Please.
I don't think you can name your fucking nonprofit Outer Tax Haven.
And why the fuck not?
Oh god, I can just imagine bringing that charter to a lawyer. Hey, you take a look over this?
Yeah, no, we're cool. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. Play video games for charity. Yeah.
Outer tax.
I mean, that's when we would actually start just running someone else's Let's Plays on the screen while we sit here and drink.
You're right. Like the problem is we're playing these video games. The way we actually have to do this.
The future is in automation.
Just set up like a fucking like Mystery Science 3000 type scenario. Where we're watching other people fucking play through Metal Gear games and just critiquing and shitting on them as they play through.
Yeah, no one wants to watch us screw this shit up for 7
No,
days.
like we are the fucking point of failure in all of this, really. How you feeling, Bill? Only...
Entire point. You motherfucker better not leave until this Red
Yeah.
Bull and vodka
No.
kicks in.
No, I'm staying.
Mike's here for the duration.
Well,
You could convince me to stay another couple hours if you really want to.
we'll
I
be
kind of
fine.
want to see how acid fucking starts up.
Oh, you do. Believe you me.
We only got 55 hours and 20 minutes left there, Bill. Mike,
That's-
55 hours and 22 minutes.
That's kind of close.
Don't tell me how to live my life. Okay, guys. This game just will not end. And like,
But the blonde pixel is talking to the other blonde pixel.
slightly less blonde pixel. All right. Yeah, we got.
Who the hell is Sophie?
I don't even
I wouldn't worry
remember.
about it.
She like I was paying attention to the plot when I played this game at the beginning. She's like the Generalissimo's second in command. She had some sort of tragic backstory, like from a war-torn country, and she got Stockholm syndrome.
Some
like,
bullshit.
Yeah, like all these bosses, they all had Stockholm syndrome, and
She's about equivalent to Holly from Metal Gear 2. Remember Holly?
I don't remember
Sure
Holly.
do.
Yeah,
Just like I don't remember Sophie.
This really is the most anime Metal Gear.
Oh, you missed some good stuff.
I like the art in this game.
I like the Metal Gear Evangelion.
It's good. It's good Metal Gear.
Spoiler, Metal Gear villain has a tragic backstory. Sounds about right.
Do we actually have like a garbage can downstairs?
We are garbage cans.
I was about to go there too.
Can't believe we have to do this for over 2 months.
We've been doing this for almost 100 hours.
Can we
No.
like make it less next
No.
year?
If anything, it's more.
Yeah. We don't... No half measures, sir. We don't take one step back.
I feel like we need to take on a Squire.
Yeah.
You saying maybe we need to franchise?
Can we franchise out some of the less playable games?
My hand feels really weak.
Hey, Box Boy's still here. What's up, Box Boy?
Oh, hey, how'd the rest of the light cats go?
Bucks Boy never sleeps.
It calmed down a little bit after you left, shockingly enough.
Why is that?
Although actually, we still managed to get like Kelly and I managed to talk the chat into giving us like another $60 in exchange for us reading out and doing stupid shit. So that was pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Read any other dirty stuff?
Nothing on the level of what you were reading by the end, but
Well, that bagel wasn't enough food. We have to rectify this situation.
guys, I'm feeling like I'm kind of shaking.
Go to bed.
I'm just
driving a beer.
Yeah, you might need someone to calm the nerves.
yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay, Bill, can you give me a beer?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fuck it. Yeah. Maybe I'm just hungover. I need to fucking fix that.
Bill, this morning I woke up and I wasn't hungover at all, and I was worried that either meant I was still drunk or
that's always a bad
or
sign.
or that my body has just given up trying to fight this.
Yo, Bill, give me a boat drink. All right.
Boat drinks.
Boat
How
drinks.
many?
Yeah.
Can you give me a count also, or not count, an estimation of how many PBRs we have left?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, while you're out there.
2.
I'm gonna be sad if it's single digits.
Boys ordered boat drinks.
This bag of empties is almost as tall as me.
I just want to take a picture with it. The seventh member of the MGS.
Our child.
The seventh member of the MGS crew.
There's no way to talk about Trash Golem.
The Metal Gear can. Well, if,
Do you want a beer or rum and coke?
I would like a beer, please, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna make rum and coke. I don't think a beer is gonna cut it for me today.
Dark Rage, your idea is terrible, and I appreciate the enthusiasm behind it, but no thank you.
Are sea clones rum or are they tequila?
It's moot points. Clones are gone. We drank this to clones.
We have about 8 PBRs.
Okay, cool.
You don't have any?
I know, I said we have about 8 PBRs.
Okay, 8.
8 PBRs. Like, why is this game not over yet?
Somebody's gonna look at your store.
Can I?
Not even fun anymore.
It's never fun.
Do I have permission to be these cutscenes instead of 80s cutscenes?
Mm-mm.
No.
No skipping
As
cutscenes.
worried as I am about our timing, because I don't know
Oh, yeah.
how quickly I can get through acid.
So you learn in this scene, the gist of it is that Weasel isn't the bad guy. It's actually McBride or Stoneface Lockjaw, who's the
Yeah, the CIA is always the bad
Yeah.
guy. The CIA's been the bad guy since the fucking 60s. Probably earlier than that.
Has the CIA ever been the good guy?
Not really, no. For like 6 weeks in the like the Soviet-Afghanistan war, maybe. And they fucked that up too.
there's a lot of names being thrown out now that if I was paying attention I'd be able to tell you who they are. Apparently someone named Gardner who got introduced at some point in this game and is now secretly the bad guy. There's also a guy named Parker who is secretly also the bad guy, and
I agree with the chat that Senator Armstrong is the best character in the Metal Gear universe.
yeah, he's everything a villain needs to be. And a
He's
whole lot.
everything a hero needs to be. He's everything a man needs to be.
I don't know if
We're playing Acid, Fallout. We're playing Metal Gear Acid. That's the end of it.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go to bed halfway through Acid, and if I sleep through the game I'm supposed to play, well, that's just too bad.
Eric will pinch hit if it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Actually, shit. Dark Rage makes a good point. George Sears might actually be a crazier fucking character than Senator Armstrong.
No, he got some good points by the end. George Sears. Wait, which are the ones that like wanted?
You mean the 13-year-old ex-presidential old man baby who was a genetic clone of the greatest soldier who ever lived, who decided to go rogue and try to blow up the world?
13 years old? Did we find that out?
He wasn't 13. Okay, so
Was he born as an adult?
So the Big Shell incident happens in 2009,
Yeah.
and he's part of the Terrible Babies project, which happened sometime in the 70s.
Yeah.
So he is charitably in his mid-30s, except for the fact that he's an old man.
No, if he was born in his 70s.
He was born in the
75.
70s. Let's say he was born 73, because I know Solid like
So then,
like 70.
then he's 36. Then he's
74.
36.
Yeah, okay.
If it was 2009 was the Big Shell incident. Oh, why is this still happening?
No, don't skip. A button, no B button.
When you're on the water at the sink, it just smells like beer.
Are you saying we've polluted the groundwater?
The house is adapted to suit our needs.
There's a real reason we're doing this close to the ocean.
Metal Gear House.
Just been throwing our empties straight into the ocean. I'm not clipping those rings.
We at Metal Gear Marathon would like to formally respond that we do not advocate the pollution of our beautiful oceans.
I don't know what we advocate anymore. It's early, I'm tired.
We are a anti-Metal Gear organization in the sense that we really hope that nobody has to ever play these games again.
Boys in the band ordered boat drinks.
Alright.
I don't think I ever want to play a video game again.
Yeah, you say that now.
I could go for some RimWorld right now. Can I play RimWorld for
Yeah, can you?
20 hours?
I would probably rather you
No,
play
Bill.
RimWorld than Metal Gear Acid.
Got an update yesterday.
That's cool.
Alright, I'm gonna crack this fortune to see how my Metal Gear Acid is gonna go.
It's gonna open, it's gonna say you are fucked.
Let's...
Good things come to those who wait. It's gonna be your fortune.
Someone should mod Armstrong to wear a MAGA hat.
You have plenty of insight. Share it with others. Will do.
I hate everything. Why is this still happening? Like, oh my god, it's over.
You ate that cookie like a fucking crazy person.
My mouth is so dry.
Oh no. Why are they still fucking talking? Oh.
I see a white screen. Does that mean the game's over?
No, it just crashed.
We haven't even seen the fucking credits yet, dog.
Is that a Dune buggy?
Yeah, it is.
smell to it.
Everything has a smell to it. Fuck. Jesus Christ, dude.
How strong? How strong is it? Is it the degreasing engine that you need right now, or the engine degreaser you need right now?
I am like not even being exaggerative when I say I worry that this week has taken off a number of years of my life.
Sure has.
Oh.
It's the only way I can keep my heart beating.
Norris, you're gonna have to really do a good job selling me on this marathon next year.
Look,
I bet you'll be down next year. You give
we won't talk about this for 4 months.
I just need to never acknowledge Metal Gear for like the next 6 months.
I don't know why you guys are so upset or pissed off. This has been great, alright? Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge is the best Metal Gear game.
You know, my parents were gonna take me to Hawaii this week, or to Mexico this week.
You fucked up, man.
You know what?
This is your own fucking fault, man.
I said, no. You know what? I've already made a commitment. We're doing a good thing this week. We're doing a charity.
Do you think this qualifies as a good thing?
I could be. All I'm saying is, I could be in Mexico right now if it weren't for you people. I chose you, and I'm really feeling like I made the wrong choice. You know what, guys?
You've taken a long walk on the beach.
It's true, I did.
Think about your whole life.
I've taken a couple of midnight contemplatory beach walks.
Stare into the distance.
I'm just like,
Contemplating fucking just walking straight into that surf.
Wouldn't it be like? Oh man, I wonder if that would happen if a tidal wave came by. Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice if I was dead? And I wouldn't have to play again.
Our school got so stressful by the end that like this one girl in my program by the end was just like, I was really hoping on my drive to school that like I would just get in a car accident that was just bad enough to like medically exempt me from the next semester.
Oh yeah,
that's enough to.
You're in a dark place. You start wishing for just a moderate level of self-harm.
I've met a lot of teachers who say that.
So that would be nice, something that you can recover from, but is gonna like just give you a break for the next like month. You unlocked this door, Norris. There's no relocking it. This is the dark. This is every moment is the darkest timeline when we're on Metal Gear.
I'm just surprised you're still fucking talking.
What is left to talk about? Like, I think this is longer than like I've ever talked to any of you guys. Like, this is a long conversation about what is essentially like, can love bloom on a battlefield? And it's like the same thing that Snake says every game, which is like, I'm no hero, never was, never will be, find something to believe in, you're alright, kid.
Here's my cap. Here's my baseball cap.
Here, kid, catch.
I'm not sure if they're trying to like force some kind of agenda on us right now. I don't think this game has like a deeper meaning to it. Like it doesn't have not deeper meaning, but like they're trying to push an agenda in some games, especially MGS1.
So this game can't possibly be rated M, right?
Teen. I'd say teen.
Do you think there's a whole lot of T for teens out there who are real interested in these global politics?
There's a few. I mean, nerds like Metal Gear, so like.
This game's pretty good.
Yeah, chat.
This game's pretty good.
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad game.
It's not as
I'm
good
just saying, like, know your market.
I wouldn't have bought
not
this.
as good as Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge.
I don't think I would have bought this game when I was at the age that I was, when the Game Boy Color was still a system that you could buy games for.
So I think
way.
after we finish this marathon, we can kind of give a pretty definitive list of games in terms of quality.
Ghost Babel got an E rating.
Oh, E for everyone.
E for everyone.
It's a great game for your 7-year-old.
There's no blood.
Credits.
Oh, thank
Credits.
Go walk directly into the ocean.
They never saw him again.
Right here in front of this microphone.
Insert trash.
Seriously, you should go stand next to that bag for a second and just really...
I'm sure it weighs more than this point.
Jordan Allen in the chat asks, which one of your solid character would have the best Vegas show?
Ooh.
Fortune. Maybe? Just Like her.
Fortunately, she just stands in front of him and just like, shoot me.
Try it. Best Vegas show.
Oh, early now.
Vamp would have a good Vegas
Gotta be
show.
one
That's
of
got
the
the
people
knives
from
going
Dead
on,
Cell.
yeah.
Vamp would be a good like Penn and Teller show.
Psycho Mantis maybe is like a hypnosis show, but like nobody enjoys it.
Yeah. Who's like a good song and dance man though? Fat Man?
I was thinking Fat Man. Fat Man could put on a pretty good vaudeville.
Fat
show.
Man like Fat Elvis maybe?
Yeah. Maybe vaudeville. Maybe Fat Man's more like a Branson type scenario though. I don't know if he's a Vegas cachet.
Why'd my hand make that?
Because you're slowly dying.
That's necrosis setting in. Yeah, I was happy when my head hurt when I woke up this morning, because I knew that meant that the hangover was not going to be late acting.
I haven't had a hangover this entire week.
Yeah, it was mild. And I didn't get that much sleep. I only got like 5 hours.
Shaking a little bit. That's probably a good sign.
I don't want to fucking Dunkirk this thing real hard.
There's a non-0% chance Mike just might say, fuck it, just go into the sea.
My mistress, the sea.
Galsburg Comedy Hour starring Coward Duck. Isn't it Dirty Duck in the MSX remix thing that we played? I don't know.
I thought it was Coward Duck.
I think it's originally Coward Duck, but they call him Dirty Duck in the MSX version on
Oh,
Subsistence.
is there a stinger here?
There's gotta be. Maybe not.
There's no stinger?
Maybe not.
The director of Central Intelligence isn't gonna... I feel like that
Yeah,
3
also-
hours, 13 minutes is incorrect.
That seems
That seems generous.
that seems a little charitable there, Metal Gear Ghost Babel.
Okay.
Do you want to get in the stank chair?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay then.
This looks like piss. Like, this looks like alcoholic urine.
This? Or everything? Or you? Us? Existence. Hey, you got the mongoose rank.
Sweet.
Maybe I should knock back some of this Excedrin real quick.
That sounds a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think beer's gonna cut this morning. Oh, fuck yeah. One more. Just in time.
Ignore the man behind the curtain. That definitely doesn't say emulators.
Is this not an acid?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this Excedrin right here.